Hi, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ceara Conway and I'm a visual artist based in Galway, and my area of practice is in public art and photography. To date I've completed a number of public commissions in Ireland, the most recent being a public commission with Eden Dairy in County Offaly. It was a public project called At Home in the World, and a residency with RTE Radio na Gaeltachta. I'm also currently working with the Galway Hospital Arts Trust as an artist in residence in Merlin Park Hospital. I studied in Edinburgh. I studied glass and glass blowing, and that's when I first started getting into the idea that I wanted to work with public, because afterwards I started really questioning the idea of public space and public sculptures and who makes them and the public's response to the work, and also how much could they be involved in the making of it. So when I left college in Edinburgh, I went over to Rome for a few years to work in a glassblowing studio, and when I returned I did postgrad in community arts education in NCAD in Dublin, and that's where I came across the work of Suzanne Lacey. Suzanne is a renowned socially engaged public artist. She's based in the States. She's a pioneer in public art in how she uses the media and how she manages to work across sector with governments and to influence policies. Her projects are different in that she might work in them for 5 or 6 years, developing huge relationships with the public and with children, and also creating an aesthetic, like creating works that aesthetically look beautiful but are also influencing social policies and making visible changes in the world. So she's impressed me greatly in regards to what she can do. So I met her then a few years later in a masterclass in the Fire Station Studios, and she inspired me and I found her quite dynamic, and I emailed her shortly afterwards and told her that I'd really like to work with her. So that's why I'm here, because Suzanne invited me over to Los Angeles to be an artist in residence with the Otis College of Art, and to work with her in a production that will be held in the Getty Museum in January. Part of my residency will be that she will critique my work and help me develop it, that I will have the opportunity to develop new work, and that I work with her in her production at the Getty Museum. So for me this is a massive opportunity, particularly in the area of public art. To date I've received €2,000 from the Arts Council of Ireland towards this project, €500 from Údarás na Gaeltachta, and I've applied for funding from the Galway City Council. I'm also investing €1,000 of my own money, but I need more to make this residency happen. Your funding will enable me to create a new body of work. It'll pay for materials and it'll pay for some equipment that I may need. When I return to Galway then, it is my intention to have an exhibition of photographic works that you'll be able to come and see. I also intend on having an artist talk to explore and discuss the differences between public art in the States and in Ireland, the differences between how it's created, the structure of it, how the public respond to it, and also how the government work in tandem with artists in different countries. If you'd like to see images of my work, you can see them on Ceara Conway Public Artist on Facebook or on www.publicart.ie. So thank you for your time, and I'm grateful for your support.